So the Spiderwick Chronicles came out as a movie in 2008, and now it's nearly 20 years later, and you guys are making it into a show. Why now, and why a series?
Well, first of all, you made me feel really old just then by saying it's
You
been
make me
20.
feel old.
But I think it was time for a little reimagining. Uh, to kind of modernize it a little bit, make it a little bit more relevant to teenagers. It's a little aged up, so it's definitely going to have a really broad audience, and I think a lot of people will relate to it too.
Yeah, so Spiderwick Chronicles a tune for the modern audience, and um, we touch on topics that are relevant to today's generation, with teenagers, my age, and dealing with mental health, which is very prevalent today. Um, and and we touch on them respectfully, and there's just a wide array of themes with the family drama, mental health, and the divide that the twins have, and it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, it's an aged up version of it. It's realistic people going through realistic problems. They just happen to be in this magical world.
Did you get any advice from the original cast before starting?
I wish Freddie Highmore would
I
would
wish.
have reached out to us. No.
No, yeah, no advice, but uh,
Advice from the authors, though, like because the
advice from
authors
the
were
authors,
also
yeah.
executive producers and had so much say in how the series went, and they came to set quite a few times, so they gave some great advice for sure.
So you might get advice, or you might get feedback after it airs. You never know.
Yeah,
But
that'd be fun.
um, speaking of this being a series of books, that gives you guys a lot more time to tell a story right now that you're in an actual series and a show. What do you think for the audience and the book fans this show will be like? And do you think they're gonna think, wow, this is so much better than the books? Or, there's always that debate between book, show, book, movie.
Hmm.
Well, I think Aaron Clady, showrunner and writer, he respected the original books, and added to the world so beautifully, and integrated new characters, new themes, and flesh we allowed us to flesh out these awesome characters and all their complexities. And yeah, I think the fans will pick up on that, and hopefully they enjoy those changes. And yeah.
Yeah, I think people are definitely they're gonna respect it and they're gonna enjoy it because I mean it pays homage to the books and it takes a lot of inspiration. It's just put into this modern version.
Yeah. And lastly, before I let you guys go, since this is a young cast, a young set, do you have any funny behind the scenes moments that happen on set? Anything you can tease?
Um, well, I mean, when Chris and I were filming a scene at one point, I had to be kind of freaked out. I had to be a little scared. So he got some chairs and like cookies and started uh, throwing them at throwing them at me to get like a natural reaction. It did help, and it came across well. So I'm thankful for that. But that was very funny.
I think for me, we literally went through all of like the physical seasons in Vancouver together. So a lot of times we were filming on location in the middle of a forest or in a grocery store or something. So I think there are just you when you go through that much with your cast, you have some crazy moments and you build that bond for sure.